Well, hello, everyone. Hi, hello, welcome. Welcome to a special self-care Saturday stream. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? For those of you that don't know, my name is Earl T. Kim, also known as Earl of Sandwich. We are having a special self-care Saturday stream, and we're doing a spa stream today. So welcome everyone to the Sita Temple Rejuvenation Spa Relaxation Center. And we have a special guest. Hello. We've just had someone have their first spa experience.
So luxurious.
So much luxury.
I like it. What's happening here?
He was all
Is this a stream?
This is a stream.
Am I in stream?
You are.
Oh
Surprise.
my god! I need to make myself.
We need to relax.
presentable.
We need to have a spa.
Hi, how
Jay.
is everybody? Oh my god!
Everyone seems
Should I
good.
take this off? Or
Do you-
should I
I mean,
leave
I
it
think-
on.
I think you should leave it on. It looks great.
Hey,
We
hi.
can take it off. I mean, it's up to you.
Okay, hi everybody. This is our second.
This is our
in
second
real life.
IRL. We're in the same place.
Stream. We are
Stream.
vaxxed.
We're vaxxed.
I did take a train here, but I was masked in the trains.
We're using
Very
public
careful.
transportation here.
Yeah, now, yes. But it's a lot of fun. Now we're gonna self-care.
We're gonna take some self care
take
and
care of each other.
we're gonna do all sorts of stuff. We're gonna chat. We're gonna do things. I'm gonna do a lot of flowery hands because this is very much
Does this look
yeah,
relaxing?
it is though. It's a little.
Everybody do this.
Actually, it's quite nice for your wrists
Yes.
if you can.
This is an exercise stream
just
now
a little-
as well.
Just a little wrist isolation. Let's relax.
What did you do for yourself today, Earl?
What did I do for myself
Yeah.
today?
Yeah. Did you do something nice?
Oh, I mean, the nicest thing that I did for myself was that for lunch before you got here, I had a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Ooh,
And it was
Popeyes.
delightful.
Yes, very
They are so good.
Yes.
They're sinful,
and
if you will.
and healthy.
Very healthy. The most healthy.
Yes, protein
The protein,
and
spice.
spice.
The spice is life.
And if it tastes good, it makes you happy, which is also happiness, health.
Also, it's Saturday. I don't. What? It's Saturday. Whatever. It's the weekend. It's
Yeah.
the weekend.
It's not like that.
It's the weekend.
So I came up with this idea yesterday as I was walking around my neighborhood, as I do, and I realized I missed taking the train. And I actually, this is part of one of my self-care is to walk to a train station, take a train somewhere far away, and walk some more and explore and go on an adventure. So if you haven't done that, if you are bored with your neighborhood, as you kind of
It happens. I mean, my neighborhood's really lovely. You're experiencing it for the first time, but
it's a whole
I'm
new
sick of
world.
it.
Yes.
I'm sick of it. No, I know. I love it. I'm kidding.
It's a love-hate, right? It's
Yeah.
a home. It's a place you go home to.
Yeah, it's familiar, but it's always there.
Yeah, but you take a train station to the next town, or not, well, whatever, next town over, and
The
it's
next
a whole new world.
The next
never know.
area. It's true. A whole new world.
And believe me, if you can do that in LA, and LA is terrible with trains,
It's true.
but it's there.
I mean, I think one thing is Dice he's taken an entire day aside to do
Yes.
this. Like, it's not like if you're in London, you can walk 5 minutes, get on a train, hop to another place, and be there in 20 minutes,
Right.
and you're
Japan,
fine. Yeah,
New York is okay.
New York's pretty. New York's. I mean,
good.
better than here.
Better than here.
Really, I think anywhere is better than here right now. No offense, LA.
It sucks in Utah, but we do have a train.
Utah.
Through
Utah
half the
has
state.
trains.
Half the state. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great if it was easy to go to Sacramento on a train.
Oh man, I remember like I used to ride the Amtrak a lot. I used to be a big Amtrak kid,
Yeah.
also because I just like riding trains.
But yeah, in LA, it's a commitment.
It
need a whole
is, and it's
day.
also like I don't think they don't make it as easy as they used to get north. You know, like because I think that I don't know. I feel like even with trains going from like because Glenn, who when he lived in Mr. Hunky Wizard, who when he lived in San Diego, he would take the train up to LA. Sometime when in our initial courtship phases,
As you do.
as one does. But yeah, it's I feel like trains are one of those things where I definitely miss having it be a part of my everyday life. Like when I was living in London, it was you had to.
Yeah.
You know, when I was living in any other city,
Yeah.
public transport was one of those things where and train I you know, it is there's something delightful about it. Like
Yeah.
oh how many how many chuggas before you choo choo? Question for you, Dice.
What?
How many chuggas before you choo choo? When you this is for chat as well.
8.
8. Chugga 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 chugga. Oh wait, chugga 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 choo choo. Okay, so to a solid 10. I feel like I feel like I've always done like a chugga 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 choo choo.
Okay. So
Or is there?
chugga, 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 chugga. Is that
I think I did 8. I think I did 8. But I think I did 6, and then my choo choo was 8. So chugga 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 choo choo.
Oh yeah, 6.
So I did 6 and then 8.
Question. Where is this coming from?
There's a content creator. There's a guy named Adam Neely.
Okay.
Who makes really great, interesting videos about music theory, about sort of stuff, and that was so some and it's like some people do 4, so chugga 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 choo choo, or chugga 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 choo choo, and it's just sort of all of the different varieties and sort of how certain ones make like they affect. Sort of how you feel about the train.
But if it was, I mean, I would go with 8. But if it was every 8, that would be too much choo-choo, wouldn't it?
Maybe. What if I was like immediately I was like only one chugga choo choo
And repeat.
chugga choo choo chugga choo choo chugga choo
It's a ballet.
chugga choo choo. It's a waltz. Yeah.
It's a very violent.
Choo choo chugga choo choo chugga choo choo chugga choo choo.
Violent ballet is what that would be. It wouldn't be like those skinny.
No. These are like
ballets.
thick boys.
Strong.
Yeah, it's a lot of stomping.
Yes, it'd be like Buto.
Yeah,
ballet.
it is.
I would pay to see a Buto ballet.
Well, I mean that's technically what Suzuki training is. Like,
but is it ballet though?
I mean, as far as like it's the weightedness and the like when you do the rising and the lowering.
Yes,
that's basically pliés.
Right. The great.
When you do basic number 1, 2, 3, all of those, I feel like that's like petite. That's that's like allegro and petite allegro, like stuff that you do on the floor.
Yes, I know
like
those things.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it fits. That's why whenever anyone asks about Suzuki, I'm usually like, oh, it's like ninja ballet.
Oh,
but it's ballet to train ninjas.
Yeah.
As opposed to ballet to train dancers.
Hello.
Hi everyone.
Pogger 30,000.
What's up, Pogger 30,000?
I love how our conversation just goes from one thing.
I know we've gone from talking about chuggas and choo-choos to like very esoteric theater training technique.
But let's get to
okay. It's spa time, everyone. So
let's get to wearing a mask because I want that
masks
because masks need time.
Yeah,
right?
Masks do need time to wear.
And I don't usually do a mask.
Also,
so we need to wear this mask and then have a conversation.
Yeah. Also, so everyone needs to know.
Yes.
We're using a mask from. My former place of employment when I was a young person going through
puberty?
No, going through college and university and having a retail job and all that stuff. And it's from Lush, and it is a face mask perfectly called "Don't Look at Me." So
can I be sponsored? Can we be sponsored?
DandE Saga? Maybe I'll see. I have some contacts still at Lush. I could probably see maybe. I think this
Because
is
that's
I think
kind
it's
of also our
perfect.
thing.
It is literally the thing that we say. We yell it all the time. We have emotes about it.
Also,
Okay, I have to take this off.
if we're sticking with, the
too
whole
hot.
Ghost
It's too hot right now.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima thing, it's like, oh, the hair got inside.
I know everything. Yeah, the hair gets it.
Gets
That's
inside
why.
the-
So
yeah.
everyone,
I can hear
twisty,
better now.
Yeah, the hearing is nice. The twisty is so good because it dries the hair. I learned it from my
you ladies with
long
long
haired
hair.
lady friends when I was younger. But yeah, so let's. Oh, okay. We're gonna look at it. Look at how beautiful this is.
It goes with the room.
Yeah, it goes with the room. It goes with the mood, self-care. I believe this has a combination of kaolin clay, lemon juice, and there's ground rice that makes it exfoliating.
Oh.
So basically, Dice, what you want to do is take a dollop, a big old dollop.
This is good.
Oh, I mean, you can start with that. More.
I'll just start with
Yeah,
this.
start with that.
Because I'm scared.
Yeah. So we take a big old dollop.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna spread it out to these two fingers, and then we're just gonna spread it around.
Okay.
Oh, it's
this
nice
is
and
refreshing.
cool. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we just keep spreading it, and I think you're gonna need more.
Yeah, I'm gonna need more. I just don't want to get it all over your, like, I'm gonna cover myself with a towel.
Yeah, we got towels. Don't worry, y'all. We got a whole spa treatment. Mr. Tsuji has his own personal fizzy water that was made for him immediately upon entering the premises here at Cedar Temple Rejuvenation Spa and Healing Center. We're just adding more. I'm just adding more extra businesses to the Cedar Temple.
I've never done this before.
Yeah.
Well,
You feel the
maybe
nice
I have.
exfoliation?
I never bought a product like this to put on myself.
Well, Dice, we're treating ourselves.
Okay.
It's a spa day Saturday, friendship spa day Saturday.
If you got a mask,
Self-care.
yeah. If you got a mask,
Yeah. Do y'all have masks?
do it.
Do your masks if you have masks. I guess we could have warned you all, but some people just have them lying around. I know that. Also, if you just got cucumbers,
Yeah.
get some cucumbers.
Uh-huh.
You got some tomato? Get some tomato.
Wait, do you put tomatoes?
I don't think tomato's good for you. I don't know if that's good.
I don't think that's good for you.
I'm just throwing out fruits.
You're a blue man now.
Are we blue men?
Are we blue men?
Actually,
Did we blue ourselves?
did I blue myself? I blew myself. We blued ourselves.
We should audition after we.
Oh man, I would love to, but I'm too weird.
That's exhausting.
I'm too weird of a body type and shape to be a blue man.
Your eyes, yes. Okay. Careful with the eyes.
Yeah, we gotta leave. Don't get too in. These are okay. Like I've used this one before, so I go straight on top of over my eyelids. Oh, thank you so much.
Who's that dude?
46 real light. I don't know who that guy is.
He's probably.
It's probably some famous Twitch person that we're insulting by not knowing who they are. I'm sorry, we're actors. Don't
feel
be
like-
mad at us.
This feels like a Star Trek character.
Oh, the grit. Does the grit help? Like, do you feel?
Oh yeah.
Like it's
gritty.
texture. It's like, yes, this is the way my species.
Also, I feel like a lot of Star Trek aliens, they it's mostly human face, but then kind of like weird.
It's
weird
predominantly normal face, and then a little bit of. Hold on, let me get you. A little bit. What? Deep dish over here. We got a whole preparation going.
Yeah.
Hey,
Do I clean my?
You can if you want.
Oh, what do I do with this?
I just so you can wipe it.
Oh, okay. That's good. That is part of the process. I don't know.
It's all part of the route. I mean, unless you want
I
to.
feel like I have enough, right? It's
Do you feel
less than yours, but I feel like I have enough.
Does it feel
I
good?
feel good. I feel good.
Do you feel? I feel good.
Do I relax now?
I mean,
Do I lie down?
I think you should have some fizzy water.
Yeah. Fizzy water. Hydration, folks. That's also important for your self-care. Yes, it does match my shirt. Oh,
I know, it's true. You are matching your shirt. We're in a whole like color palette that kind of is taking inspiration from itself. Yeah.
How are you liking the new merch? A lot of you had.
How are you all liking the new merch?
Is
I'm
it coming
loving
to you?
it.
I'm loving it.
I'm again constantly just impressed by just the material, like the niceness of how just the shirts are really comfy. Like Bonfire does a really good job with like the actual material of the shirts, and the print looks really nice. I love that it's not too heavy of a print. Like I really dislike it when when you get a screen printed shirt and like the place that's screen printed is like so thick and so like it like sticks to your body because it's a different texture, like all that stuff. But these don't do that. These don't do that one bit. No, 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 no. So I've been loving that.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me. So we gotta leave this on for like probably
like Avatar.
10.
That's true.
Oh my gosh, isn't there a new Avatar?
Yeah, there's like a 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6.
Yeah, I mean 2.
I don't know how many.
Isn't 2 coming? Isn't that a thing?
Yeah, well, I think there's like 3 more coming, right?
Isn't that Isn't Blu-ray because of Avatar? Wait, no, or 4K or something like that? Like, isn't one of these things strictly because it happened because James Cameron was like, "Well, I made this technology and we have to use it."
Yeah, James Cameron likes to do that. Oh, the 3D, the 3D movie.
Oh, the 3D is that what it is?
First
was
movie
it? Was it? It might have been.
I gotta say, the 3D is unnecessary in my opinion.
I mean, I think
so unnecessary. I
don't understand like the obsession with it. I think mainly because we grew up in the world of like seeing 3D movies at like fairs or like amusement parks, or like somewhere.
Tricks of like
and it's always this whole like perspective and forced perspective, and then like, oh, let's make the audience flinch because they think a chair is getting thrown at them or because someone's gonna poke them in the nose, like. It just feels like one of those things where we've exhausted sort of everything we can possibly do with that as far as like how we can fuck with the audience. And so it's just like now it just feels lazy because it's always that thing when you're watching a 3D movie where at some point there's going to be a piece of debris that flies towards you that's meant to make you go like, or in like some fight there's gonna be like some sharp thing that goes really close that makes you go like it's that thing where it's like, all right, can we stop? I don't know, like it just feels like a crutch. Maybe that's just me.
No,
maybe I'm just having a little rant.
I mean, it was great when it was like Captain EO at Disneyland.
Like when it's 70 in the 70s, I mean, not the 70s, but especially when it's a thing that was, it was newer back then. It wasn't as now I think everyone's sort of like, okay, we get it.
Yeah, 3D is more like, it's a trend right now, but I bet next step would be like somebody would do like a virtual reality movie.
I mean, I think it's also that thing where like, I don't want to wear those stupid glasses. Like, I don't want to wear those glasses at my house. Like... And I know that they're like trying to make non-glasses needing 3D screens, but I'm just like,
no, I don't think 3D would be a thing because it'll be after COVID, it'll be too much.
If I'm putting something on my face, it better be VR.
Yeah, VR movie would be great.
I mean, I'm sure there are more coming.
Is there anyone?
I mean, as far as like, I feel like there's VR experiences in general, I think are fantastic. Like the most incredible experience I've had at a theater was a VR thing.
Oh yeah.
It was a play. It was a VR play experience thing. That my friend Jordan Tannehill, who is the playwright for a play called Botticelli and the Fire. But he was doing it. They were doing it in London, and it's like a one-on-one experience where you have this. There's another actor who's in a full mocap suit and has facial mapping and everything, and you have a VR helmet on, and you get brought into a volume basically. and the volume has all this augmented reality stuff, so you see like in this particular show it's like a house, like you get taken to the author's childhood home, and like the walls come up, and the way that they've cleverly done it in the theater is that they've set up physical, like actual existing doors where there are doors in the parameters of the VR. So you're you know, all pretty much like a video game, pretty in that same experience, and then you have this beautiful, incredible experience, and the whole story is about his mother's cancer diagnosis and like sort of their relationship as like him growing up as a single parent. Like, yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, it's heart wrenching, but it's also like beautiful. Like it's one of the most incredible, connective, like interactivity and storytelling. Really having a moment where where it hits you in a way that you're just like, great, I love this. This is the future. And I think that is the future. Like, it makes me really excited. I hope that it's a thing that we can learn from now that we're starting to gather in spaces. And it's really interesting because this whole experience could have been done completely socially distanced, because it literally involves only one actor and one audience member. And the sessions were like I think they were like spaced at like 20 minutes, because the whole thing like from start to finish is like 15, but they give like 5 minutes because most of the time people like lose their shit at some point, like audience members, like in a good way, but like it like they need like 5 minutes to like decompress before they let them out and then have another person come in. But it's just a really cool, I think, concept, just and looking at these, just these really potent modes of storytelling that are
that's one thing we haven't really went into as variety streamers as we are, is VR. I mean, I don't have the equipment. Do you?
I don't have the equipment. We need to
eventually.
Maybe we need to get a nice sponsorship, like a big hookup from, like, I don't know, Daddy Sony loves us. Maybe Oculus.
Pogger 3000 asks, I'm just starting my journey to become a ghost, and tips or tricks. Become a ghost. Don't die.
Or do die.
Well, I mean, if you want to be a ghost, I think the first step is to die in a most humanely way.
Or die in a blaze of glory.
Or doing what?
I don't know. Something glorious.
Something heroic.
Yeah, usually. No. And then if you do something heroic, then I feel like the chances of you coming back as a ghost usually.
Well, actually, though, I feel like ghosts are people who have unfinished business. So you wanna die heroically, like for like trying to fix climate change. So you attack the oil companies, but the work is not done. So you have to keep living and haunt the rich. As a ghost.
Yeah.
I think that's one way to go. Pogger 3000.
I mean, because the Mako is the planet, and the planet is the Mako.
The Mako. But I don't know if Pogger is still here, but I think being here is the very first step.
Yeah, good first step for being a ghost.
Because we're all about ghosties here.
Yeah.
So you're at the right place.
If you're... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a good... I hear being like tumbleweed helps.
Tumbleweed?
Yeah, and ghost.
Oh, the tumble.
Being a tumbleweed.
Yeah.
But like I hear ghosts like tumbleweed too.
Oh,
because like ghost towns.
My friend.
The old wet.
There's a new show coming up called Ghosts. My friend, oh my God, Roman Zaratoga, I think his last name. Anyway, he's an actor friend. He's like a series regular in it.
Nice.
He plays a Native American ghost and all these.
Oh, it's about actual ghosts.
It's like about actual ghosts,
real ghosts,
like historical ghosts who's lived in this house, and I guess the new tenants want to make a bed and breakfast place, and the ghosts want them out.
Oh, wait, is it like so like Beetlejuice?
Kind of like Beetlejuice. I was thinking about this. It's like Beetlejuice, except there's so many ghosts. Like there's so many Beetlejuice.
Oh, there's a lot of Beetlejuices.
And one of them is a Native American. And
oh, okay.
Anyway, it's just. I was just thinking about like a lot of my friends, Somali, like our friends,
are getting
serious.
Karen, welcome to. Oh God, I want to see that so bad.
What is it?
Welcome to Flatch. It's a new show coming out. It's Mike Schur who did Office and all that stuff. But great. It's like mockumentary style about like these two kids that live in a small like town in I think West Virginia or North Carolina or it's a double barrel state. It's a two-word state. I don't remember which one. But I feel like that's all you need to know.
What is it called? Welcome to what?
Welcome to Flatch. And the town is called Flatch, which I just love. Like it's like. Also, I'm just imagining because America, we have towns called Zizix and Bon.
Zizix is like Star Wars.
But like I totally don't take like obviously like some dude in like 17 whatevers or like the 18 nevers is like yes, we're gonna call this place Flash, and everyone's like oh yeah, yeah, great, yes, oh
with that.
Stunning.
That
brave.
Dude was probably named Flash.
Possibly. But it's also that thing when it's like, I'm going to name a town after myself in my very weird, boring name.
It's a great name. It's a great Flash.
Hey, you've been down from...
It's a manly name. It's my name. See? But I just thought of because of Ghosts, I guess. But like, there's a lot of shows happening and, they could happen to us, We're still trying. We're going to keep going, but... I wish that for you.
I wish that for you, man. Maybe I wish that for us.
That we'll be in the same show.
Can we be? I mean, they've done it. We're supposed to. We should have done it again. It just keeps happening. Let's keep doing it. Let's not have a pandemic happen.
Yes. Well, it's opening up.
Yeah.
Is there any more? Any more things that we're doing with the self-care?
Well, we gotta wait.
This
is the first thing. I mean,
how long does this wait?
I mean, like probably another couple minutes.
Okay.
We're doing pretty good so far.
I don't know. Just you'll yeah. Okay. I was just wondering because chatting is nice, but I was like, is there more?
Is there more stuff
to be doing?
Do I need to? You need to relax.
Okay.
That's what you need to be doing, sir.
It's like streaming. It's like I
need to be doing more things.
I have to explain things, make entertainment, self-care, chill out.
Yeah, drink our fizzy waters.
Drink fizzy water.
Handmade artisanal fizzy waters, made handmade by me. I feel in the future we'll be like, yes, instead of bottling bath water or our sauna water, we're gonna be bottling fizzy water. I'm drinking fizzy water. I'm taking on Pepsi.
It'll be flat by the time it gets there, but
you heard it here.
It's definitely fizzy to start. Do you have any like calming, soothing sounds or music that you can play on stream or no?
I mean, I can play for them on stream, but not really for us.
Oh, really?
Mainly because of the mic and feedback. And if do you want to put headphones on? You can put the headphones on, and then I can play it.
Oh, okay.
Or I could just.
I don't know if that.
May it be an evening star. I'm just trying to channel Enya. Sorry.
I don't know if that was working for me.
Or we could do. I could just get really close and do like a relaxing ASMR. Hold on, wait. Let me inch closer to the mic.
Hear it unless I'm close. Okay, you do it for them.
But you can put the mic on.
Oh,
you could put the headphones on. Can you? A relaxing spa ASMR.
Go through like a meditation thing.
And welcome to the Cedar Temple Rejuvenation Spa and Healing Center. I'm Norio, your host, and guide on this rejuvenation experience. Please, if you have not already, gently close your eyes. And now, Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Continue to breathe at your leisure, full, deep breaths. Now, gently open your eyes and look towards the horizon. As you look, try not to focus on anything in particular, but let your eyes take in the information. Do not categorize or judge the information being brought in. Try and be as non-affected by this exterior input. We can notice things and let them go. Now, as we continue through, bring your attention to your breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. As we continue this process of simply sitting and breathing, we may begin to feel thoughts arise in the back of our mind. What did I eat for dinner? What do I want to eat for dinner? Have I eaten dinner yet? What's going on over there? What's that noise? I wonder what Dice is doing. As we have these thoughts, instead of holding on to them, we'll just experience them and let them go, letting them pass through us like a breeze, and then returning our attention to the breath. Once again, the inhale and the exhale, focusing your attention on the inhale and the exhale. As our thoughts begin to quiet, you'll notice different elements in our environment, in the environment around you. What do you hear? Maybe a lawnmower, or some traffic. Maybe someone in the other room. Is it an intruder? Maybe you should go check. Just make sure you're safe. Anyways, getting back to it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Continuing to focus on your breath. Continue to focus on your breath. I can't. Oh,
It was good.
It was good until the intruder part.
That's pretty funny though. It's like
you should go check. Stop listening to this stupid recording and go check if you're safe. Maybe it was someone who's stealing your precious heirlooms right now.
It's like because a lot of meditation is about let go of your thoughts and everything, but it'd be great if it'd be funny if the person leading it just mentions all these things that you should worry about, and then it's like, let that go.
Let all of that go. let it all go. Well, it's really interesting. One of my favorite stories about, and I'm not a big, because most people, I went to a Buddhist university. It was founded by this weird Tibetan Buddhist monk person named Chogyam Trungpa. Anyways, regardless of, and there's also all sorts of controversy, but regardless of what you think about him, there's a story that he has of going on a retreat with his most like high level students, like his like, and you know they're Westerners. It's his sort of first class of students in a Western setting, and they're all very serious, and they're like you know doing vows of silence, and they're like washing his, you know, they're doing all sorts of really like stuff that's just like, he's just a little like, all right everyone, let's calm down. And so they're like in it to win it. They're like, we're gonna do like a 12-hour meditation session. We're just gonna be doing sitting meditation and like pushing the limits of our bodies and blah 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 and whatever. So he's like, sure, whatever. And one of the things that he's constantly talking about is like, oh, you know, just remember to stay in the moment. Like even like the meditation that we do is preparation for us to be present in the moments that we're living. And you know, I think this sort of group was sort of going off on the like esoteric, exotic mysticism of Buddhism and sort of being real caught up in that, which can happen, you know, it's very fascinating, it's very lore heavy. But so in order to kind of like mess with them, they all started this like 8-hour meditation session, and at like hour 5 or 6 or something, he gets a wind up toy, like one of those weird like chickens that like, and he winds it up, and he throws it into a paper bag, and then he throws it into the center of the meditation circle where like these people have been like high level meditating for the last like 4 or 5 hours. And no one does anything. Everyone's just like, I'm in the zone, I'm meditating. You think you can break me, old man? I'm meditating. and
what?
He lets it go. He like this chicken is freaking out, and like there's a little like thing happening. All these people are meditating, and it just goes and makes all this noise, and no one does anything. No one reacts to it. No one does. And he just stands there, and then all of a sudden, like they've been quiet, vow of silence, all this shit. He's like, no one wanted to know what was in the bag, and then he storms out.
So because that was the lesson, right?
I think partly because of the lesson and the fact that everyone was so up their own butt about how to meditate and about being this really serious meditation that they like, you know, everyone was just too busy being. No one cared. No one was like, what is that? No one even like was able to interact with the world around them, with the, you know, with what was happening in their actual context, because they were so caught up in what they thought meditation had to be, what they thought this sort of like high level spirituality was meaning. And because in reality they were literally ignoring the most important / like interesting like thing, like, you know, technically if you think about, you know, like their master teacher, the person that, you know, was doing a thing and had done a thing, and everyone just kind of ignored it. I don't know. I think there's a whole bunch of different sort of layers and levels in that story, but I really love just that, that nature of like, yeah, we'll get really into navel gazing in a way that makes us kind of cut off from the rest of the world, where we're like, oh, but
yeah. I can't imagine, because I started meditating recently again, and you know, I go for like 10 to 15 minutes. I can't imagine going for 5 hours.
Yeah, I mean, people do.
Yeah,
people do.
that's good for
you. Yeah, I mean, And sometimes people got a lot of stuff to quiet, you know, because it's, you know, if anything, I feel like it's quieting the mind for me. Like it's this idea of sometimes you notice the chatter, sometimes you don't notice the chatter in the back of your brain. Or like for me, I feel like if I'm like busy, if I'm doing stuff, like all that stuff is sort of like, oh, it's part of my fuel. It's a part of what makes, you know. And then there are the moments where like things are a little more chill, things are a little quiet down, and it's just that chatter is there. And it's like, oh, now it's not helpful, and now I can't ignore it. I can't like do work and be busy or do, you know, it's just gonna be there and nothing is gonna help it. And I feel like for those moments, it's definitely been helping, just in being able to be like, okay, that's not helpful, and being able to recognize that.
Yeah.
Are you ready to?
Is it time? How long has it been?
So I think it's been like, I don't know, it's
How
been
long
longer
is it
than
supposed to be?
like 20 minutes. You can leave it off like 20 minutes from an hour.
I think it's been
It's fine. So we just have a
we're gonna take this off.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little dip and a little wipe. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh. So it's very like the one thing that I really do love about this, just the smell. It's very invigorating.
Yeah.
Very citrusy. Very clean.
Yeah, the skin is cleaner, I feel like. I don't know.
Yeah.
How often are you supposed to do this, or can you do this?
I think these ones, the masks that they do, these are meant to be like once every couple weeks, like once every week or so. They have a couple other masks that are like nightly masks that they have. I know. And this is also a fresh these masks from Lush that Don't Look at Me. This
mask
one
is called Don't Look at Me.
The mask is called Don't Look at Me. It's bright blue, but it's fantastic. It's you know, unofficially we'll say it's a DandE Saga pick.
I don't even know why this color is called Don't Look at Me. Because
I think that's kind of the I think it's meant to be cheeky in that like it's bright blue. So it's like, look at me.
Because I would have picked like a really dark, then it'd be blackface. But like that dark. Of like,
oh, well, they have, so that's the thing. So they have a different mask, and it's called Coal Face. Because it uses actual charcoal, ground charcoal, in it. And then they also have another one called Dark Angels. Oh, Coalface is the solid version. It's a bar, and Dark Angels is the mask. Like, it's like a mud kind of like you. It's like clay and charcoal mixed together, and it's sort of you let it get around your face and stuff.
I feel refreshed.
It does. It feels really nice. Like I feel like my face is quite.
I don't know about cold face. Just the fact that the phrase says face. Better stay away from that.
I mean, it just reminds me of like it just reminds me of Zoolander.
What is one?
Zoolander's his dad and his brothers are all coal miners. And it goes back to, and they all have coal all over them.
Right.
I think I got the black lung pop. But
I don't remember it.
You don't remember? Oh man, Dice, we're gonna have to watch Zoolander again. Because
one or two.
Not one. Oh god, no, not two. Never two.
I don't know.
Sorry, two's really weird. Two has problems.
And one didn't?
One has problems, but one you're like, it was 1999, first of all. That movie came out in 1999.
Oh wow.
Which is, or like 2000 or something. It's classic? Really, well, I don't know if it's classic, but it's old and it's dated. And so a lot of the things like comedy wise, you're like, oh, okay, that might not be the best look, but okay, you're 25 years old. Whereas I feel like the newer Zoolander was like, you were made a couple years ago. You should know better. This is not cute.
Yeah.
So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna use a little bit of tea tree water.
Okay.
It's a toner. So I'm going to. Are your hands clean? Do you feel like your hands are pretty clean? Yeah. So I'm gonna close your eyes. I'm gonna put it on your face and spray your face, and then just gonna. There we go. And then just gonna rub it all over. Not into your eyes. We're gonna do a little tea tree water toner. Getting a nice.
Still got some of that.
Oh, do you have some grit still?
Grit still, but it's good. Okay.
It's right. It's rice.
That's rice.
It's rice. There's ground rice bran. This is what we're.
That's nice.
I know my face. I feel like do our faces look brighter? I feel like my face looks brighter. Get a little closer to the camera, Dice. I feel like
it's a little brighter.
Does it look brighter?
Yeah.
I feel like we look brighter. Doesn't it? I feel like it looks quite. Yeah.
My skin loving heart happy. Oh, that's nice.
Skincare regimes. I mean, we didn't. I mean, we could do a full. I mean, we could have done a full care regime. I mean, we do. I just got these masks, and I thought it'd be fun for us to do some masks. Also, because Dice wears a lot of masks.
I do.
And this time he wore one directly on his face.
Yeah, normally my masks are not as healthy as this one.
I know.
Yeah. Shining bright like a diamond. So true. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think one of the things that with today's stream that we also wanted to talk about was just the idea of self-care and how necessary and important it is, because I think we don't really think about it oftentimes, people in general. And then I think culturally, and although, we have we have Jimjibang, we have sauna, we have onsen, we have, we have all sorts of things and ideas around, conceptually Asians get self-care, but conceptually Asians don't give themselves self-care. I feel like it's a thing where and it takes a lot, it's its own kind of practice, the idea of looking after yourselves, I think, in this sort of way, and knowing what works. Dice knows that for him, riding a train does a great deal for his
and working out.
Yeah. Oh, sweating it out.
I did some exercise.
Sweating it out.
And also May is mental health awareness
month,
and also Asian American
Pacific Islander Heritage Month.
So this is the culmination.
They all sort of,
well, this stream is the culmination of all those things.
They come together.
And you know what I realized?
More weird hand. I'm all about the weird hand gestures, everyone. We could do it. We do it one direction. We could do it the other direction. Yes. We're learning hand choreography.
This is what I realized yesterday in the Star Wars stream. That's what I've been streaming.
Yeah, I was watching. I ducked out.
No, it's okay. I'm pretty close, I think, to the end. But
you are.
One thing I realized, I was going to mention, I'll probably mention this next week too, but because all these Jedi stories, it's all about who's gonna turn Sith? One of these. Someone's gonna.
Who's gonna get pushed too far?
And I realized that what they're. I guess I still don't know what the main objective is. That they're going for an astrium or something. I don't know what that is, but I realized the astrium or whatever they're going for could be a therapist. Like all this time, You fight against.
I'm so mixed up inside.
Yeah, you fight against the force challenges you. It's here's your worst nightmares and fears.
Yeah,
and you work up towards, going to a therapist and I got some shit that I need to work out, then you can work things out, and then you'd be like a healthy human being and not try to kill everybody. As I said,
Yeah.
the Jedi Council needed a Jedi counselor.
For real. I mean, first of all, that in and of itself is a statement. The Jedi Council needs a Jedi counselor. Do you hear that? Do you hear that, Jedi Council? We see you.
A lot of your people are not happy because they're, it's very
I
restricted.
mean, could you imagine though if the Jedi Council had a Jedi counselor where it was like where it was like Troy, like from Star Trek, obviously, but like if they had an actual like empath whose purpose and sole job was to be about like the cohesion and well-being of the Jedi Council, as opposed to being like, oh yeah, they're all Jedi Masters, they should be able to take care of it.
Yeah.
Like, very clearly not. Very clearly they didn't. Like, hence everything.
Hence everything.
hence the Empire, First Order, all of it.
Yeah. That's a good
Everyone was like, oh, you're masters. You're masters.
You've mastered
You've
it.
mastered. What have you mastered? Traumatizing children? What have you mastered?
Yeah.
Traumatizing yourselves? Great. You've got powers. Yes, we get it. You got lots of cool magics doing magic stuff, but
now you got powers. Now what are you
your-
going to do with that power? Yeah.
what about your mind?
Jedi empath, I think, is another, because we were trying to come up with like different classes of Jedi.
Yeah.
Jedi empath. I think
Empaths,
That
yeah.
would be,
Jedi.
That's their special
There's
power.
a lot. There's. Oh, I'm trying to think of ones that I remember that are still canon.
Oh,
I know.
who
I know.
cares?
Yeah.
Mara
I think
Jade. Was that her name?
there was Mara Jade. There was one. I think her name was
She's still canon to me.
Tioni, who was one of, this is like early Jedi like Luke Skywalker's Jedi Academy, like from one of his students who was she was a musician and an empath, and she was able to, she was like a weird like counselor / like social work, I don't know, that was sort of her Jedi skill, which is really interesting to think about. But yeah.
Not to nerd out, but I really like Mara Jade. I feel like
God, I love Mara Jade.
We haven't seen Luke in that, and even in the movies, there's a long period of time where we don't see him, so they could still do it.
They could. Cast Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, and just they had a thing, and maybe
He literally
maybe she
looks
leaves.
like, because he literally looks like Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Like I do find it interesting. It kind of reinforced this weird like, oh right, everyone in Hollywood is just like a weird alternate costume version of the other. Like it's like, oh, like Sebastian Stan is like the DLC version of Mark Hamill. Like there's a lot. I feel like there's so many celebrities that sort of are that like constantly fit, like the young ones. There are young ones now that you can like connect them to older celebrities, that you're like this person, but now. I don't know.
I mean, they did that with Han Solo anyway.
Yeah. Aaron, right? Aaron.
He's good.
Aaron.
He's good. Yeah, it is true though. If all these movies had a therapy, it's true that it won't be a very good story anyway. So I get it, but I'm just saying.
I know. But then at the same time, all right. When was the last time we got to watch a movie where people were just thriving and living their lives and doing well, and we just be like, yes, good for you. Like, as opposed to like, terrible things are happening. Terrible things are happening all the time.
Yeah.
Terrible things.
And you got to overcome it. Is there any like reality television? Is that what that's for?
I guess in some ways. I mean,
I don't watch it, so I don't know.
Again, and the only reality TV I'm interested is usually British and involves a skill.
The cooking one, right? Bakery.
Bake Off and the pottery throwdown.
Oh, okay.
Because the pottery throwdown is wonderful because they're just incredible artists. Like,
I don't know the show. Or what I'm imagining is just they would take a pottery and just throw
Throw
it
it down.
That's what I'm imagining.
It's the world is trying to look for the next Ai Weiwei, and so it's just throwing pot. No, do you Ai Weiwei?
Is this famous person?
Famous Chinese conceptual artist. He
In pottery?
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, there is a performance piece / photograph of a performance piece where he drops a like 8,000-year-old Ming vase, like, and he shatters it, like, and it's incredible. Like, I find it, like, and China was like, you're an enemy of the state because of that. But I'm also, it's like the sexiest thing I've ever seen as far as like, I don't know, it's such an artistic statement in a way that like it makes my brain sort of catch on fire in this really beautiful, like, sort of.
Was there animosity towards that thing, or is it just like it doesn't matter kind of thing?
It's literally, there's the photographs of him are of him holding it and then dropping it and it's shattering. He's not throwing it. There's no affected emotion. It's there's so much around it in just that destruction and capturing that moment, but also understanding that in that moment he goes from, again, being a Chinese citizen to then an enemy of the Chinese state. Like I don't know, there's so many things that are mixed into it that I find so ballsy and political and artistic and full of guts. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because that simple act changes his position in life or whatever. That is a very strong statement.
Yeah, and I mean, if there's ever I would love to play Ai Weiwei, because he's a thick Asian boy. I mean, man, he's older.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
Okay. I know nothing. So this is, you know, this is why we're partners in streaming. I know nothing.
I know some stuff. Not a lot. A little bit more than nothing, but not too much more. But only about really weird niche things. Not about anything important, really. Yeah, for that, go to the news. Maybe not even the news. I don't know. You trust. I trust you. I trust you all.
Just reading the chat.
Just reading chat. We're catching up on chat. I know. Dice is getting up to my. Dice is like figuring out my setup now. He's like,
it's interesting to see because you've seen my setup. Because y'all don't see the. I mean, I wouldn't want people to see my setup.
I know. I feel like right now I'm a little embarrassed at you seeing my setup the way it is, just because, like.
I mean, I would be too. I mean, no. For me.
I mean, like, dead. I've been read to filth just now, chat. Do you hear this? I am getting read to filth.
I didn't mean it like that.
Did you watch a murder just happen on stream? You did. You did. I'm dead.
I meant for me.
Murdered.
No, this is great.
No, I've got some cables out and things are, you know, I feel like it's a little.
Well, that's the thing. There's always cables.
It's never not going to be. No matter how many no matter how many of these I use.
I have a lot of them.
No matter how many of them I use, there'll just always be more cables.
And also, they gotta go somewhere. You know, the cables.
Where?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Anyway.
Show. Is there? Yeah, don't show him this.
No, I can't.
It's not bad, to be honest.
No one gets to see that. I'm sorry. Yeah. This is I'm already a little like, oh my god, Dice is in my cave.
Yeah,
Dice is in the stream cave.
So I mean, we could talk about the upcoming. So next Saturday, I'm having Leonard over. Are you might be out of town?
I'm going to be out of town.
Yes.
I'm out of town until Wednesday, I believe. All right.
Are you able to stop by? You're very much
I will.
welcome.
I will definitely. I am gone tomorrow until Wednesday. So yeah, I'll be. But next week, I'll be. Yeah. So I'm back in time.
Okay, great.
For you and your former best friend. No,
That's right. It'll be
you and that burger needing bitch.
I wouldn't ask Leonard to like play in character stuff. Because it's us signing. But it'd be really funny if it was in character, because it would be like me and Ryuzo signing autograph together.
Lord Sakai, what is he doing here?
Right.
Is this?
What?
I can leave.
We have some stuff to talk about.
I think you might need to give this bitch a burger.
That's what I should give him. I should
have a little burger. Have a little
burger.
Oh my god! Does this
go
have
to
a
In-N-Out?
Is there In-N-Out's good? Yeah.
Yeah, and just have
I was gonna be like, if there's a Moss Burger in town, like one of those, just because they look so, they're like this. They're an emoji burger. I feel like Moss Burger look in real life, like they look like emoji burgers in real life.
Oh my god! Follow
Mr. Gayman. Mr. Gayman's following me. Hey, Mr. Gayman. Hey, wait a minute, Mr. Gayman.
We're singing different songs.
Oh, Mr. Gayman. I'm singing Mr. Postman.
Oh.
But that's because
what was I thinking? I
don't know. Oh, Mr. Gayman, follow me around. Maybe you'll send me some lewd I don't know. Wait, don't do that.
What?
Wait.
Send me some what? No, don't.
Oh, Mr. Gayman, follow me around. And
so many possibilities. Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah, it'll be for next week, I want food there because I want it to be, like a party. The only problem is it's like you don't want a lot of food around because
you're signing stuff.
Because I know I'm just gonna spill everything.
But that's extra. But how lucky for them. How lucky that
on their photos?
But it's grease that touched you.
Yes. Does the chat agree with that statement?
They would be lucky to get some of your condiments on them. Just saying. Excuse me. Do you know what Lord Sakai's condiments are like? They are top notch. So. You would be so lucky that he spilled his mustard on your photo. You've been blessed.
I had an autograph from like Bryan Cranston or whoever, and it has their fingerprint grease on their whatever. I might be like, I
cherish that.
Just gonna look at that with magnifying glass.
All the ridges.
Ridges. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. That's weird.
I mean, that would be weird because if it was, I feel like fingerprints are a little weird because then they can get into like weird like identity theft things or like pretend to be you. Yeah. So let's try and avoid the fingerprints. Yes. But a little smidge of mustard, like a little, I don't know, a little dried lettuce, a little tiny sliver of dried lettuce.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I would not want that. That'd be gross.
He really knows me.
He really knows me. It's for your memories. Yeah.
It's a burger stream.
It's a burger stream.
Burger memorabilia. That's what it is.
But anyway, so for next week,
Saturday,
it's gonna be have to be a different configuration because we're gonna be signing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And if there's 3 people, I'll make it work, but it'll be like, it'll be messy.
I could just video invade if that's easier. If the physicalness of having 3 bodies is a bit much.
I think it's great. What do you mean video invade? You just videotape it?
Well, no, I was gonna call you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not as fun. It's not as fun. Now that we can do this, it just feels like, hey,
Yeah. And because Leonard's going to be there too, you know. No touching. No touching. No touching. No touching. Rendezvous got their shirt.
oh, Rendezvous got a shirt?
Yes.
Oh, dang.
Got ours.
Once, I feel like, Marnelli, do we have a day? Do we know? Like, do you get a confirmation when everything's been received? Or do you got a confirmation that everything's been sent, at least? Because I feel like we should just get everyone posting shots of themselves up in their cute ass merch.
Like
I want to see.
It's required.
It's not nothing. No, it's
post
not
it.
required.
Oh no.
It's not required. We don't want to make things required. It's not compulsory, but it's highly encouraged, and
Put it on Discord.
helps encourage our community. And we just want to see you in this sick ass design.
Yeah, a lot of people have already. Yeah. It looks great.
Yeah.
Checking out on.
I know the ones that we have seen. Let's do it. Let's check it.
We can't show. We shouldn't show it.
I mean, we're not going to show them, but we're gonna
look at it.
We're gonna say we're gonna talk about
and
ooh.
Thank you all for posting.
Yeah, everybody.
We can say their names maybe, but just not show them.
Yeah, people got good posts.
Show and tell maybe? Is it or?
I mean, they've gone all over because I know I put mine up on general because I'm
Mocha got theirs.
Oh yay!
Because I gotta say, I've been having fun with like postcards and stuff. Sometimes these things get lost in the mail. Moku's Funko Pop was lost in the mail.
Oh no!
It was a Funko Pop, so it's but it was all the way to Japan, so it was sad.
I bet you someone stole it. Just
selling it on eBay.
Yeah, like I bet you, because like they see it, they see that it's been signed. They're like, oh.
But if my name was on it,
yeah,
they would know. Mm-hmm. They would know.
I'm sorry, Moku-san.
Yeah, but Moku-san got the shirt, so that's great. This Risa-san, Risa 26.
Oh, Rebellion's finest. Yes, yes. Those sweatshirts are so comfy. I just need to talk about like the sweatshirts are so.
Did you get the hoodie one or the?
No, I have a hoodie one, and then Glenn got a regular sweatshirt, and I don't regret the hoodie because I love the hoodie, but the sweatshirt, I feel like that guy in the meme who's looking, and then his girlfriend's like, but I'm looking at the sweater, sweater, and the hoodie is being like, wait, but what? And I'm like,
order the hoodie.
I ordered, yeah, exactly. You ordered the hoodie, but I'm like, oh, that sweatshirt is looking pretty fly.
I feel that way now that I got this shirt. I kind of wanted the maroon one now. So I'm looking at
the color of the maroon one's really good.
Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be that good. So
it's regal. I'm about it.
Nothing Sensible was on a winning streak recently.
Oh yeah,
she won a mug. Yeah. So I got that mug too. You got that mug.
Nice. Oh yeah, we got our mugs. We've been mugging. I've been mean mugging.
Mug is great. And
hold it, and I just go.
Zella Starkley also got their shirt.
Yes, everybody.
Everybody got their shirt.
Everybody, yeah. Everybody gotten. Well, I'm glad. I'm
very excited.
I'm just glad to see everyone wearing their merch and enjoying it because, yeah, we have.
This is our first merch. Official, because we had the Ghosty shirt.
Yeah, the Ghosty shirt was kind of just like a community.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was our first foray, the prototype. Mm-hmm. Our developmental phase.
Yeah. And this is also still like.
We're all in developmental,
but it's like our first official branding.
Yeah.
Merch. So
that's pretty exciting.
Very exciting.
It's pretty exciting. Oh man, I feel like my face is still shut. I feel like a baby. Yeah, it feels nice too. Like I feel like it's one of the things that I sometimes worry about is when like
burns.
If it's too rough, because not that I don't know.
I've had that before.
I don't know if I don't have sensitive skin. Like, sensitive. It's not sensitive. It's pretty hard. But like, it's sensitive. But like, you know, I feel like sometimes I'll do a mask and I'll like after having done the mask, my skin's like, what did you just do? And like it'll start like getting like not breaking out, but it'll just start getting irritated afterwards. But this, I feel like it just feels it feels nice.
I used to do, and this was maybe back in like high school, maybe, or college, when I had like acne and stuff. I think it was around that time. I used to do egg whites because I was told that was good. I don't know if it was good for me, but it was like, yeah.
Interesting. Did you?
Or was it egg yolk? I can't remember.
Yolk or white?
It was one of those.
We have a 50% chance.
But I was told at the time, it's like, this is good for your skin. Oh. But yeah.
That's interesting.
But I haven't done a mask.
My brother used to do some pretty crazy. My brother had really bad acne as a young man, like teenager.
That is a nightmare for anybody, really. But it's like, why does the skin do that?
Yeah, and I feel like for some people, it's like, like me, I didn't really have. Like I would have like occasionally like a zit or like a pimple. Yeah. But like my brother was just like, it like the entire, you know, and he has a good amount of scar tissue because he was a ornery young man, and despite dermatologists and my parents being like, stop popping and stop it, you know, and you do because you're high school, you know, because you're a teenager and it's embarrassing, or you know, it's compulsive, or all of the things that for why it happens. And also like pimples are so weird and unfair because I would leave it a lot of times, but it would still kind of leave a mark afterwards because it's like, when is a good time? You know? when is the good time? It's difficult.
But also it's like, well, that's your skin now. It's fine.
That's still beautiful. Now.
It's still good enough.
Yeah. I mean, and I think acne's all, you know, it's very, I don't know. I feel like everyone's acne journey is personal, and like, you know, because like I feel like, and because for one of the reasons why I got really on proactive when I was younger, and was really like, I was terrified about acne because I had seen my brother have such a hard time with it, and be dealing with it for so long, and really, you know, and being like, I don't want that, I never want that, what do I do? You know, so like I was, you know, wiping and doing all this stuff and trying to make sure it didn't happen again, like knock on wood, thank God, you know, I didn't have too much of an issue with it. But
and also doing too much is bad for your skin as well.
Absolutely. I could totally have you know, gone too hard.
Because that's just too much chemicals.
And that's the thing, you gotta balance in everything. Balance. And, you know, I feel like face washing can be both self-care, but it can also be compulsion. Like it can fall into, you know, many things can fall into OCD or compulsion, you know, but I think sometimes it gets to be the thing where, especially if you are dealing with something like acne, like it never feels clean, you know, so it's that thing of like, I've cleaned it, but I have to clean it again because it doesn't feel clean, or like it's not quite right, or, you know, everything it's oily or blah, whatever, you know. And I think that it's that thing of the real metric of self-care oftentimes, I think, is when we're able to really be careful, you know, for us, like, and be like, all right, your skin's clean. Like, we don't need to wash it 12 times. It's okay.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's impossible.
Yeah. I wanted to ask the chat, what do you do? Because we've been talking about self-care. What do you do for self-care other than?
I mean, obviously we have we've had some like cosmetics, but like, you know, video games is self-care. Like, you know,
I've been doing
like,
yoga. I'm trying to like have good posture right now.
Oh yeah.
Let us know. If you do anything. I like cold showers now.
Cold showers.
Yeah. I go through phases of cold showers, but I like to keep that as like my everyday routine because it helps me to just wake up in the morning.
When it gets to winter, I'll usually do contrast showers.
Oh.
which is one of my is it's a cold weather self-care thing for me that I usually do. Where you've done contrast showers before? Yeah.
What's that?
Contrast showers are where you do like basically hot cold, but you end on cold. And it's just like around 3 minutes of hot, like sort of as hot as you can bear, and then like 30 seconds, 45 seconds of like cold water, and then going back and sort of doing that contrast process, as well as like, you know, doing a good brush, like getting your lymph and thyroid stuff moving. You know, that's usually my first order of attack if it's like a winter, like if the weather turns. I feel like that's usually one of the things that I'll do first.
Okay, so I like sleep is one.
Sleep.
I like to sleep is like underrated.
It's the most underrated
because you need rest.
Yeah.
I like to buy PJs. What's like pajamas? Just buying them, not even wearing them. Harry Smith just wants to buy.
I enjoy purchasing them. I'll lay them out
online and just keep ordering. It's for me. Reading a good book for sure.
Ooh,
that's one thing I love about taking the train. Even though it's long, it takes an hour and a half, but I can read.
I will say, I know I can 100% say for certain that since my public transport time has gone down, my reading for leisure time has pretty much vanished. And it's a thing that I'm actually like, the last few years, it's been one of those things where like I've been trying to like, oh, I'm gonna make some time to read. You know, the last thing that I read for pleasure was the book that I read with Al on stream. Like, you know, I feel like it's been a minute since I've been able to like just read a thing, and I need to do that. And I forget about how much I enjoy just reading a good book. Maybe we need to get a book club going.
Right now I'm reading Kindred that Willa's. See, I haven't read in a while, and I've gotten pretty far, by Octavia E. Butler.
Octavia Butler.
It's pretty intense because it's about slavery, but it's good though.
Oh yeah, Firefly Amazon, welcome.
Walking, sleeping,
going on a walks.
Taking care of Sparky. Yeah. And somebody mentioned something about meditation or walking as meditation or something like that.
Yeah, walking as meditation.
Drawing people is meditation for me. Nevertheless, art says.
Oh, nevertheless, that's fantastic. I know a good amount of people that's a one that they use going out, like just, and I think now it's hopefully it's a little. You can now go out and watch people, you know, like do people watching. Like I find people watching to be really, you know, I used to find like warm beverage time is sometimes what I call it. But like warm beverage time in public.
Oh, I love those. I love those. Usually coffee for me, but I love those.
Coffee, tea, whatever, but be specifically in public. And both, you know, being able to be seen and being able to see other humans just existing. And it's such a thing that I feel like in the last few weeks where things have been opening up, I feel like it's like hitting me whenever it happens, where it's just like, oh, I'm in a place with people. We're doing things.
Yeah. And I know that, you know, mask wearing is still important right now, but it does make a difference to not be able to see each other's faces.
Absolutely. It's true.
I mean, I appreciate it, but
yeah.
Like, oh man, I miss the lower half of the faces.
And that's the thing, like, you know, there's some people, you know, you got that twinkle, we can see, you know, like you got some personality through, but it's always that thing where you're still not quite sure if that person is just like mouthing like underneath, like You know, because they just have, and they're like, oh yeah, yeah. I hate like. I mean, not that that's what actually people are doing, but like, I don't know, just being able to see someone's face and then I think that's one of the things, like seeing someone's face and then having that like weird feedback loop in my brain where it's like, when was the last time I saw someone's full face? When was, you know, and then it sort of goes into that like spiral of like, oh, I'm noticing it because it's something to notice. Like, it's something that hasn't happened in a while. Like, I'm noticing it because it's, one, our brains as humans is like, you know, fancy monkeys. Faces are a thing that we use to help organize the world around us, because that's how we, you know, associate people and personality and, you know, and so many things. And so, you know, I feel like it's that like weird, we like took it out of our perception or our like vocabulary, almost in a way, of like how we organize or deal with the world, because it was like mask. And then now it's sort of back and people are like, what's that thing on the bottom half of your face? What's that thing under your nose, man? It's like, my mouth.
Today, as I was walking, I was trying to find some food before I got here, and there was a couple eating a burrito, and I want to know where that was from. So I actually, you know, I was wearing a mask because, you know, I didn't want to just go out there and start reading on them. But I asked them. I had to work for it because I was wearing a mask, they couldn't hear me the first time. But then I was like, excuse me, where did you get the burrito? And they were like, oh, from this place, it's very good. And I was like, oh, thank you.
Amazing.
And yeah,
but
I talk like that, though.
You
I forgot how to interact.
Excuse me. And they, in kind, were like, oh, well, let's remember where they are.
It's LA, so
it's true. They probably were actually like, what? Oh, yeah, it's like, burritos are really good.
One thing I did want to mention about meditation is it's interesting that different people have different ways of meditating, because for some people, one of my friends was, for them, it was bouldering and rock climbing, which I really want to get into. I was getting into it before the pandemic, and I want to get into it. And I can see that being a very meditative thing, because you have to be so focused on that activity. Yeah, and I love the fact that they're called problems in Boulder. Like when you boulder, when you're bouldering, when you're supposed to get up on a thing, or it's a problem that you have to tackle, that you climb. Which is, I think it's climbing terminology that I find really, really lovely. Just in a, I don't know, psychological way. Like, I think that it's one of the things where I'm like, I feel like climbers, y'all are clever. But it's like, problems. But you're solving problems. Like you figure out, you know, even just that sort of weird, like, calling it a problem as opposed to like a climb or like a hork, I don't know, whatever, you know, like yes, this term. Boulder thing, you know, but giving it an actual, like, yeah, it's a problem. You just got to solve it. Gives it, I don't know, like, it kind of grounds it in a way that makes it seem less like an impossible, like, how am I going to get up that mountain? Yeah. I was like, it's just a problem I got to solve. Yeah. An obstacle. Yeah. Problem. Marnelli said something interesting. Well, it's kind of long, but a thing that I like to do, unwinding, might be a little unusual, is planning trips, not like committing to and booking trips, but I'll go through the process of and seeing kinds of activities, places to see imaginary vacations. But Marnelli, but next month you are. It's not imaginary. It's not. It's a real. It's a real thing. Are we talking about it? Oh, we can't talk about it? I don't know. I feel like we mentioned this. I think we did, but I'm not sure. Was that, maybe that was just that was it just us? I don't know. I don't know. Just we were talking. Sorry to put you on the spot. Sorry, right now. That's out of the bag now. Oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to. I don't know. I just assume that everything's NDA now. I feel like that's literally, like, I've literally gotten to that point in my life where I'm like, I'm just not going to talk about anything, because it's like, but no. Yeah. I think nobody's going to accost her. They might.
Better not. Better
Marnelli, you're Marnelli. Oh my God, you're in. Anyway, I don't know if we'll do a special stream, but
Well, there'll be something.
There'll be something.
Even if it's just us going, me dragging Marnelli to be like, you need to eat this. Which is most likely what it's going to be. That's not a lie.
Do you think the karaoke will be open by then, or no?
I hope.
Do you feel?
I would feel a little weird. I would feel a little weird this month, but because it's next month, I'm excited about it.
Right. Because there's some time.
Yeah.
Because California, I heard maybe June.
Maybe June.
That's rumors.
And the thing is, again, like I'm vaccinated. I'm just gonna wear my mask because I can't trust half the people out there right now who are like, I got vaccinated. You're just saying that because you don't want to wear a mask, sir. Okay, thanks, great.
Yeah. Just it's free. Take it. It's free.
But then Bill Gates will know where I am already. He already does.
He already does. And he doesn't care.
And also there is a very tiny chance as with any injection that you could get superpowers. Roll the dice. Try it. Maybe you'll be the lucky one.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I mean we do
the
superpower of not getting sick of COVID.
My superpower is that I am no longer I will not fall victim to COVID. Maybe. I mean, because it's still possible.
It could still, but not.
Not nothing is a 100% absolute cure prevention thing.
Yeah.
But we have a much lesser chance. That's our superpower. A much decreased chance of catching the COVIDs. Catching the COVID. But yeah. So here we are. I feel like I keep like, and I know you're not supposed to touch your face because we're not supposed to touch our face a lot, but like I can't help it. It feels really nice. Like it feels really good. Oh, I'm gonna touch it with the back of my hand.
I feel very fresh.
Yeah,
and self-cared. But yes, now I have to walk all the way back, not with the train, back to my place. Although I might stop by at some places around LA.
Are you leaving? Are you leaving?
Soon, yeah.
Oh.
Did you want to what? You want to hang out or something?
Oh no. Okay, whatever. I guess we're done. I guess he's gonna leave. Dice has to go. Everyone.
Okay, bye.
Well, Dice is just leaving. I guess stream's over.
I mean, you can still go.
I mean, I can also take you to the. If you want, we can go together. The part of it,
I mean, yeah, we could if we want to. If we want to go get food or something, coffee. I don't know if you want to do it. But the walking is part of it. So
it is,
and
it's a good walk. It's a nice walk.
But we could drive me to.
Well, then we can walk around. We can
walk around.
Do stuff. Well, all right. We've shared a portion of our self-care. Our self-care Saturday.
Yes, and I hope you are all taking care of yourself.
But it's not over. We're gonna go do more self-care. Maybe we're gonna go get a donut. Maybe we're gonna go.
That's.
I don't know. Maybe we'll go get a treat.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go walk around some more. Treat yourself.
Yeah.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Thank you everyone so much for hanging out on our self-care Saturdays.
You'll be out of town, so we don't know yet what you're gonna do this week.
I'm out of town. I don't know if there's gonna be a tea time. There might be. Maybe there'll be a mobile tea time or some sort of maybe a mystery location tea time. I don't know. We'll see. Possibly you'll have to stay tuned.
Yeah.
You'll have to check on the socials.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we have a Discord for those of you that aren't on it or
Discord.
We have a Discord. Check it out.
Yeah, I have a busy week coming up, but I can still stream on Wednesday and Friday night, and then Saturday, of course, is the signing stream with Leonard and Earl. But yeah, I think.
What if we don't? What if we don't tell Leonard? Everyone else will know.
Oh, and you just show up?
Well, yeah, because like I mean, Leonard's not gonna check on chat. Like, also, like he barely does. I mean, he does Twitter. Like, okay, but like he's not a big social media guy. So we.
Oh.
So I feel like we can talk about, but we'll just not mention Leonard that I'm gonna be there.
I think that'd be great.
And I'll surprise him.
Yeah.
Be like, what are you doing on my best friend? No, just kidding. Yeah, you just want the burger? Is that all it is to you, man?
And I was mentioning this before too, but like I feel like you might as well have been like one of the like signing, like I don't know how that works, but
I mean, yes, but I'm not a hot guy.
you're hot. You're hot.
I'm a niche. I'm niche hot.
Niche, yeah.
I get it. Like bears come at me. Y'all know. I mean, I have my following.
The bears are after.
The bears are after me. I get it. I'm about it. Thank you. 100%.
Not because these bears are like hungry. I mean, hungry in a certain way. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway,
I mean, I will take that. I'm about it. But again, I understand that I'm a niche. I'm a niche cute. Mm-hmm. But also, it is that thing where like this is like my first sort of foray into something of this scale. You know, where both I would say you and Leo are further along in your careers as far as, you know, like you guys got some credits under your belts and you know, you got some stuff.
I got a little bit, but the Ghost itself is like that's big enough.
Yeah, I mean, Ghost, you are the Lord.
I am the Lord.
You are the Lord.
By the way, stop calling me the Lord.
Oh yeah, only I call him that.
Yeah, when we're in character. That's
Don't
it.
call him that. Please.
Please.
Also, I am not the head abbot. They offered it.
Unless if you do call me Lord, then I get to tell you what to do and you have to do it.
Oh, that's what they want.
Yeah, that's what
that's
they want.
literally all they want.
Man, it's not healthy. It's not healthy. See, so don't call me Lord.
Self-care. We're about self-care.
Self-care.
Self-care, and that's not self-care.
That's right. It's asking other people to care for me. I might be finishing Star Wars this week, I think, right? Am I close enough?
My goal is to finish Big Lady this week.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, I finished Big Lady already, because...
Oh, you did?
I'm as a opponent, like, because she's...
Oh, don't tell me.
I'm sorry. I mean, but you...
I'm going to play it.
Yeah, eventually. You're going to play it, but it's... there's so much... I'm 3/4 of the way done. I have 3/4.
Okay.
I have 3/4 of something.
I just finished Ilum. I got my new Ilum.
Yeah.
How close am I to the end?
You are very close.
Okay.
I would say there's 2 fights, big fights, really.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Maybe another one. I think that's all I can think of.
I should be able to do it in one stream, I think.
Yeah, I do think so.
So I need to come up with the next game, I think. Just to So we'll figure that out as well.
Yeah. I feel like I could stream more Returnal, but I've been encountering a thing, everyone. I don't know if anyone, but I love the game. I just keep encountering crashes on the runs where I'm doing the best, and it's happened like 3 or 4 times in a row now where these are runs where I am impressing myself about like how well I'm doing, as far as like, oh crap, like I've stayed at, like I've gotten all this stuff, I haven't gotten hit once, like I'm doing all this stuff, like I get through the first boss, get through the second boss, I'm cruising, and then it's just like, and then everything freezes, the game boots me out, and I'm just like, so it's happened a couple times.
You have to go back and do it again.
You have to start over from the very beginning, which kills you.
That's like the actual return.
So I feel like I'm partly stuck in a loop where I'm in Returnal, where the game itself is forcing the like meta narrative on
this is how it feels like.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, you think you know what it's like to be Celine? This is what it's like to be Celine. And so, like,
and it really sucks.
I'm having a moment where I'm just like, maybe you just need to stay away from me for a second. Maybe I need to take a little break. I just need some space.
Just
from you,
2 more patches, or
maybe 1 or 2 patches. I just it's happened. if it's only happened once, like I'd be like, oh, it's just you, and you're thinking too much about it and being like, oh yeah, that last run was so good. But no, it's happened multiple times now where I'm like, I'm just taking a break.
I mean, yeah, I have a hard time with like Star Wars and how much I lose in that, and that's not that bad at all. I know it's not. I know it's great.
You're great.
'Cause I'm used to like Ghost and Red Dead, where you can save anywhere. Anyway, video games. So yeah, that's what's happening this week. Thank you all for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out.
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself. Thanks for a lovely Saturday.
Go on an adventure.
Go on an adventure. Walk. Go. Just take care. Go have a self-care.
Eat the donut.
Rest of your day, morning, night. It's time.
Hug a friend.
Hug a friend.
Dude, let's do what Descartes does.
Group hug? Are we doing group? Is it group hug time? Group hug time.
We're stealing the idea. Not stealing it. Just this time.
We're gently borrowing a group.
Gently borrowing.
Hug. Also, like they have, everyone can group hug. You can group hug anyone.
Yeah, unless Descartes is like,
do they
copyright?
Do they copyright
group hugs?
Can you copyright group hugs?
I don't know. They're really off their shit.
If so, sorry, Brian and Amelia, we love you.
How much money do we owe you?
Can we just go hang out sometime? We miss you. Sorry.
Now they really don't want us.
Better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Yeah, we'll just show up at their house in one of them.
They would love it. I feel like they would love that.
Yeah.
I would love it.
We don't know where they live.
Yes, we do.
Do we?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I guess we did have that conversation. I don't know.
Anyway. Brian, Amelia, if you're watching, we love you very much.
Yes. We're not weird at all.
No, we're very weird, but maybe that's one of the reasons why you like us too.
All right.
Oh my gosh, Dice.
I'm wearing my terrible looking hat.
I know. Are we in the Outback? Are we about to go put another prawn on the barbie? Are we gonna, I don't know. Are we gonna go hunt some crocodile? Go ride a kangaroo and cuddle a wallaby.
Fuck a koala.
No, let's not do that at all.
Why not?
Because they're disease-ridden and usually covered in urine.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Yeah, and they have these. Did you know that koalas have like weird, like these like clamp hands? They've got insane clamp fingers.
Yeah, that's
no, it's adorable, but also kind of terrifying. I would not want to put any of my bits near any of those clamps, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't want that near your bits.
Okay, I don't know what's happened right now, but we're gonna end the stream before we get any crazy. All right. Oh, hold on. Wait, I have to load. I have to load the credits.
Roll the credits.
I have to load everything.
Get out of here.
We're leaving. Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Have a good rest of your Saturday. We love you. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.